I'll leave a little in here in case somebody needs it. Or we'll do it real quick. Pancakes? Sounds delicious.
Mixture.
Will you guys see what temperature you're at? Will you check on the gun? Because you're going to want to get those out.
Yeah, I think it's about 107.
Yeah, get them out onto your
make
samples.
sure we have that stuff out of that pail, guys. And if you don't want to, just throw it in the trash can over here real quick. Either way, it'll need to go.
If it's gone gloopy like that, it's gone. Right.
Yeah, just throw it in the trash.
When it comes to like running.
I'll give you guys a gray one.
If they get really hot, is it best to, when we've got extra residency, like stuff smoking and all that stuff.
I just set it on the floor. You're fine, but I would just.
Like the other way, you have to.
It won't start fire.
You have to put water when you get that starvation smell.
Oh, it won't. You will never get that.
Right? I've tried it. There's nothing on.
I have enough for at least one person, and I think some of you guys have extra anyway. So you guys can pour this if your stuff's hot.
Wow, this is hot. This is long was on fire. Just one first time.
How quick do you guys like I think I'll probably do that loss. Which is alright.
I've messed you guys up. I've been a bad instructor.
Yeah, just so much run off that. That's why I'm differently in the off season. Yeah, because training in the game.
Running naturally.
Yeah.
Josh said 5:30 in the morning, and I get to see you beautiful people.
Josh, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day, Josh. I knew we'd get some of that, but I'm fine with that. Nice. This will be an interesting one to finish.
Well, what I'm hoping to do is to grab the thing for yeah, we left it too long.
Yeah, a little too hot. Well, now you guys get to see what happens when it's a little too long in the bucket. I'll have to redo that one. Incorrectly, as you can incorrectly do something.
Hope you all are having a great time over there.
We are having a good time. Thank you guys so much for being here.
I think it's in the very back. The torch. Yeah. We just poured over our earlier wall epoxy. Another sample. Hey, Josh.
Don't ever do this. Don't ever do it. Even though it looks really fun, and it is, and it works well, I have to say for legal reasons, don't do it. But totally try this if you have space and
So off the tape, I know.
you want to have fun.
I don't even try to start a barbecue there.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't even start.
Look at how rough it still is. That's all little micro bubbles on that surface. Can you guys see all those little tiny bubbles popping? All those micro bubbles. I'll probably have to run this 2 or 3 times to get this really flat. And you guys can do the same thing to your pieces. And it'll relax. A lot of your stuff that's not perfectly smooth, torch it lightly, don't overheat it. Play with that, try to get it to lay down. Make sure you're not lighting it on fire with alcohol. I have never poured over wet wall epoxy, so we'll see. You guys realize this is all white and a few drops of black. The only difference in here is a couple drops of black. Little bits coming up to the top there from the bottom. We'll sand them out, it'll be beautiful. Make sure you don't use dirty fingers on it.
Just make sure your alcohol's evaporated. Careful you don't have alcohol down.
It's like O.J. Simpson trying to put a glove on. Yeah, be really careful and slow. Make sure you're not burning alcohol or anything if you have alcohol down on the surface. And just lightly warm it. Like something like this, I bet you can slowly soften this.
Yeah.
And remember that after
We've
it warms
struggled
up,
to
you get
find
a lot
all of the
relaxed.
things we need over here. They said those gloves are restaurant grade.
They are not even restaurant grade, I don't think. I don't know what grade they are, but they're not good grade. Nothing quality about these gloves. That's gonna look really good pulling off this effect. That table is really uneven too. It's really warped in the center, but I think this is enough to. Should make that end look really, really good. That looks pretty natural, I think.
How long will it take to dry?
Just today. This week I'd probably touch it tonight when we left. It'd be like a little tacky, most likely. Tomorrow morning you could use this, probably lightly setting things on it gently. If we warmed it up to like 10 more degrees, it'd cure even faster. Oh yeah.
No Harbor Freight nearby.
Yeah, there is no Harbor Freight out here, guys. We are.
What did the tape do?
The tape, this is just a really uneven table that was warped in the center, and I was trying to keep the product jammed up so I could get it like that. Some of that warp fixed. We just poured way heavy product to try to get it leveled out.
Is this fast setting or regular?
This is actually a very average setting, but a long work time. So it's a little longer work time, but it actually cures still overnight like everything else. So it'd be very usable within 24 to 48 hours, but you'd actually have up to 3 hours to work with it if you need that time and know how to do it. So.
Nick. Who's Nick?
Nick Van?
No, Becky said Nick. 99% isopropyl alcohol.
We'll just keep doing this until it's not dripping. Keep that really nice and smooth. If we have to, we'll take some alcohol and a glove on our hand and we'll really massage and smooth out that line underneath there and get it really even and really like a smooth transition.
The alcohol will help pop any bubbles. You can see it on top there.
Now I don't want to torch it anymore, so if bubbles come up, I just want it to hit that alcohol on top. And this will leave a really smooth surface. If you guys see all those spots, that's the copper and stuff bubbling up from down below. Which is fine. Not what I would want to do, but for pouring 2 pours that fast, it turned out okay. But as soon as you guys are done, it is time for lunch.
Does the alcohol help level it out?
It does help level it out. Pop any little final air bubbles and stuff like that. So it's not always necessary to torch, and that's why I use alcohol.
So the alcohol's just going to continuously make it blend, right?
Yeah, and keep popping air bubbles that hit that surface too. So any little air bubbles, it should really help it level out.
It's the alcohol, right?
Uh-huh.
Can we use normal medical alcohol?
Yeah, this is your 99% isopropyl. Medical a lot of times does 70 because the lower percentages, higher percent of water, and medical alcohol a lot of times gives it longer to kill the germ and leave it exposed, whereas we want a fast evaporation with no water. That's why we do 99 instead of 70. But as long as you have the pure with no water content, you're good. Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? From a nasty old table to this? And it's okay. If you don't like it, just tell
In the case of this whole thing here, it's all going off, so I'll just make a big
Use it as a base to do anything else with, yeah. Remember, alcohol cures and stops working and makes stuff solidified. A torch warms it up, it makes it cure more, but it might let it soften. So sometimes I won't mix the two. Have you torched it yet? I'll try it. I'll try it. You gotta be more patient with me.
So we actually just did wall epoxy like this, which hadn't cured, and then we poured on top again right here. So you are seeing a little bit of our wall epoxy pop up there, which we normally don't ever do or recommend. It was just we're in a class, so we wanted to show our white.
Yeah, you can do that. And we can always sand these too, so.
All right, I'll let you guys go. We're gonna get ready to go to lunch. Maybe we'll see you this afternoon. For us. This morning for everyone in the USA. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.